Hello everyone, this is the Jolly Old Santa Claus, and I have a great video talking about a Spirit Halloween animatronic a prop idea that I had. And this one is probably the coolest idea, and I think Spirit Halloween should try to do this down the road. This would have to be pretty durable. This would be a roaming prop, and you're probably like, oh, not another roaming prop. But this is like something that's actually genuinely awesome, and something a lot of people I've talked to on YouTube, some haunters, and people are agreeing that this should happen. So my idea will be a possessed girl. You know the Exorcist movie where she crawls backwards down the stairs and her head's, you can see her head? Well, my idea, the Poison Props company that makes animatronics, professional? You know the one of the possessed girl that's on the wall, and she has this black and red dress on, and she bends backwards, and she kind of lunges at you backwards off the wall? Well, I don't have that idea, but I have this prop wearing the same kind of dress, like a dark black and red dress, and it would have that kind of, not the same look, but something similar. And my idea would be she would be backwards, right? And she would roam. This would be a 5 foot tall girl that's possessed. And my idea would be she would have like kind of a pale face, and her face would be distorted, like very, very creepy. Like her face would kind of be like kind of really messed up, but really creepy. And basically she'd be backwards. And my idea, she would have a pale face, probably with brown hair, and her eyes would be like a blood red color, and like she would have black makeup on, but like she's like the makeup is kind of going down her face. It would be really creepy. And like you could see like the veins coming out of her, like going down her face, down her neck, and you could see like the veins, and you can make them red too, just to make it more interesting. And like basically her mouth would be open like really far, like the demon took her jaw and ripped it open. But like it would, you know how like a ghost has like a possessed distorted face and their mouth is opened really far? It would be kind of that idea, but her mouth would probably go to here, and her tongue would kind of hang out. She wouldn't have sharp teeth, it would just be normal teeth, and there would be like blood, red vomit going, like a reddish green, like a red vomit going down her dress, like she puked on herself before she turned backwards. And like basically what would happen, the audio, she would have, Miss Mercy, how she makes this like really, like just like a gremlin sound, like growling and stuff. Well, this prop would have the kind of the same idea, except it would be more of an aggressive scary moaning sound, and you would hear cracking, because not only would she roam around, but her head would turn slowly. And you know how Miss Mercy moves side to side and her head spins, and then it stops for a sec when she's moving, then it'll start spinning again? Well, it would have that kind of same idea, but basically my idea was her mouth would move a little bit, like shake, like the Broken Spine girl when she growled and screamed, her mouth kind of shook. It had that kind of a vibrating animation. It gave it a really creepy effect, and this prop would have the same kind of idea. Now this prop would not have LED eyes, but they would have like a blood red shotted looking eyes, look to it. Like she hasn't been, like this girl has not slept because she's just been possessed. So she'd be taught, like she'd have that tired, pale look to her, which would give it even more of a disturbing look. And basically, like I said, her head would turn. But when she roams on the floor, I had this cool idea. You know how The Exorcist, when she crawled down the stairs, her arms and legs were moving? Well, my idea would be when this 5-foot girl's upside down, her arms would move up and down, and her legs, not a lot, but like a little bit, just to give it that illusion that she's crawling upside down. And her head would be spinning slowly. A little bit slower than Miss Mercy, because you don't want to give it a weird effect. So Spirit, they could do this easily. The company that made Miss Mercy could make this prop. But this would be so scary. Like, it's such a good idea. And you could even add some green vomit with the red vomit on her dress as well. And you know what would be really cool? You could hear her mother screaming in the background while she's aggressively moaning, crawling, and spinning her head. And, you know, I think it would be really cool if they added, like, her mother calling for help in the audio, just to give it more of that realistic feel. Because her daughter would still be living with her parents, right? She'd be a younger girl, not older. She'd be 5 feet tall at least, around there. And it would just be freaking creepy. And she'd be bare feet as well. This prop would not be wearing socks or anything, and her hands and feet would be pale as well. And you could see like the veins going down her feet. And like, I think she should have a cut on her neck, and like have cuts on her hand and feet. Maybe even one going across her eye. And maybe you could make one eye brighter than the other and have one like darker. And like, maybe you could have one of her eyes actually slit open, like the demon that she's possessed by actually slit her eye open and there's like blood coming out. That would be creepy. Like, this prop is such a good idea. I would actually like to see this happen. I don't think it's going to, but that would be so cool. Like, this would sell fast. But like I said, it would have to be durable. They would have to make the base pretty big as well. You would have to have this prop, like, when you're walking through a hallway in your haunted house, you would have to have it on the side, and you would have to have it blocked off with like bricks or something, and like a fake fence. So and the base would have to be big enough so when she runs in the wall, it would be one of them roaming props where she turns around and goes the other way if she runs into something. So the arms would not move a whole lot, but they would move a little bit just to give it that illusion. That would be awesome. Like, I would buy that. Now, Barnyard Butcher is supposed to be coming back because the company that made them is in business again. Now, I still think another company could have made it, but Barnyard Butcher is supposed to be returning. If he comes back for this year, I might buy him. And the reason why I said might is because I have another thing to talk about in this video. Home Depot, I hate to say it, Spear Halloween, they have to step up their quality this year. Because when I got Buzzsaw last year, I paid more for it, and the arm snapped off. And all I did was try to adjust the arm a little bit. I got the Inferno Reaper from Home Depot that was only $200 at my Home Depot where I'm from, and I could adjust the arms on it and it wouldn't break. I was getting a cheaper prop from Home Depot that was much better phrases, better audio, better animation, better detail, and better quality. It was cheaper. while Buzzsaw was like $300, almost $400 actually, because in Canada, right? And it was not as good quality. Even the latex, even the detail on the face was like distorted. Like there was barely, the paint looked not good either. Like the paint on his face, Buzzsaw, the one I got, the face paint, the latex didn't look good either. I didn't get a factory error because I've seen so many of them where the paint job doesn't look good, right? While Inferno Reaper had a really hard plastic head, better detail. Hard plastic gives this better detail, gives it a better illusion, right? So if Spear Halloween doesn't step up their quality this year, that's concerning, because Home Depot is stepping up again, because I was told that the theme this year is going to be even bigger than last year. Like, that's crazy. And I heard the Jester is supposed to get a redesign, like a purple suit or something. But if Barnyard Butcher comes back, I might get him, because he's one of them props that's so cool. And you know what? You know what we need from Spear Halloween or Home Depot? I think Spear Halloween should do this. We need a creepy old man gravedigger prop. Not a gravedigger skeleton or reaper, a gravedigger, an actual old man gravedigger. And something like the Home Depot one that had lots of animation, but this one would be even better. It would have like a black suit on with like a red vest. And if Spear Halloween actually makes a creepy old man gravedigger prop holding a lantern, you want the lantern to also light up. Even if it doesn't flicker, that still would be awesome, but I don't want it to be a terrible quality, right? I want it to be a good quality item. So if Spear could make that too, that would be awesome. But I actually think we're going to get more demon props this year. I feel like, because I was hearing a lot of different things. I've been hearing Spirit is making some demon props this year. And that would be awesome. Who wouldn't want another demon prop? But you want it to be done right. You don't want a demon prop that's going to be like 2015, where we got a demon prop in that swamp theme. It wasn't good. You want an actual demon prop that's legitimately good. Anyways, what do you guys think of this video? Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in another awesome video.